Away, Highwing! Away! Faster, Highwing! Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Slow down now. There we go.
Did you get your book?
Revelio.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the Scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio. Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
Have you made peace with the time you've lost?
Ah, but I don't truly know how much time I have lost. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was in exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I am also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
Spare a moment. Dig has an idea to share with you. People like to...
Revelio.
to Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I don't know, Deke. Sounds a lot of work. Can't I just carry on rescuing beasts?
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it, and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Levioso! Revelio! Levioso! No, you don't. Leviosa. Everything's all right now. I should investigate. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubatubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Bubatubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Bubatuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Bubatuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Bubatubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Merlin would think of the...
Into the Forbidden Forest for boobatubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon. When he's around.
Find myself scurrying home at night these days.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
First they teach you.
Reparo is safe. Glasses and I care to count.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba tubers?
Confringo!
Just my luck, troll.
Explodego! Stupid one! Confringo! Compulsor! Confringo! Arresto momentum. Protego! Stupid! Stupid one! Glacius! Confringo! Compulsor! Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Confringo! Compulsor!
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Revelio. Levioso!
Am I supposed
Confringo.
to be... Ah.
Revelio.
You've had too much fire with you. You think you can outdo my take? I was carrying a sack for that last time. Now where did I set my...
Confringo. Compulsor. Levioso.
This isn't a fair fight!
Incendio.
Glacier! Incendio!
Suppose it's worth
Revelio!
Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop!
Accio! Glacier! Confringo! Protego!
Oh, my head!
Repulsor! Confringo! Descendo! Protego! Stupid! Repulsor! Confringo! Revelio!
Protego!
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Protego!
Incendio!
Reducto! That's just beautiful!
That was a mistake! Glacier! Confringo!
Is that the best you got?
Glacier!
Potato! Head in the clouds, this Confringo!
Incendio!
Reducto!
Protego!
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Expelliarmus!
Coward!
Confringo! Revelio!
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helmet.
Leviosa!
Avoiding
Repulsor!
Confringo! A pilot! That's what you got!
Confringo!
Is that all they're teaching in school these days? Levioso! Repulsor! Expelliarmus!
Too hard. That is mine!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Confringo!
What have you done?
Repulsor!
What do you...
Levioso! Revelio. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid! Confringo!
How dare you!
Repulsor! Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Repulsor! Stupid! Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Do cooperate, won't you? There. I'm not going to hurt you.
This is almost...
Send it. Expelliarmus!
Levioso!
That's it! Useless! That's all you are! You dare slay one of my own!
Cabalso! Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Revelio. Saccharissa, I found the with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent! Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
I'll look after you. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Lumos. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftops staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hard-working, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
witch in Felcroft. I was surprised how much...
What was that sound?
Confringo!
Explosion!
I see what's happening!
Yes.
Incendio!
Petrificus
Extinguish this fire! I command you!
Confringo!
You will not survive this! Exploso!
Expelliarmus!
No!
Incendio! Confringo! Repulsor!
Incendio!
Levioso!
Who's this you?
Expulso!
Protego! Confringo!
Too slow!
Levioso!
I refuse to...
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Revelio! Confringo! Repulsor! Expelliarmus!
You having the
Confringo!
Oh, what's the light in your eyes?
Confringo!
Reductor!
Levioso!
Reductor!
Incendio!
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
Accio! Glacius! Incendio!
I'm not done with you!
That's the
Come on, you're through!
Get stupid,
A lamb to the slaughter!
Glacius!
Petrificus total!
Predation!
On the stones, my little freak! Petrificus total!
Revelio.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Such fun!
That was it?
Have you finished your assignments?
Incendio.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very... It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would
Revelio.
encourage you once again to
Diffindo.
practice. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio. Defendo.
On another adventure, are we?
Expelliarmus!
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
I should have been shot.
Incendio! Glacier! Descendo! Defendo! Descendo! Confringo! Glacier! Incendio!
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Glacier! Hello? Defendo! Descendo! Confringo!
You're like my feet.
Incendio!
Get away with that.
Glacier! Defendo!
No!
Descendo! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio.
one more person asked me about her.
You'll enjoy your time in Irondale. Shame about Porrick's sister.
Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the energy.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would... The man was intrigued by everything. Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what...
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then...
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Depulso. Defendo. Descendo. Protego! Glacius! Defender! Defender! Confringo! Repulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Glacier! Ascend! Defender! Glacier! Incendio! Levioso! Descendo! Defender! Confringo! Revelio! Defender! Revelio! Revelio. Descendo! Revelio! Confringo! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Defender! Glacier! Protego! Glacier! Descender!
This looks like this mentioned.